Hey guys, it's Laura. Um, I just had the most bizarre dream, and in this dream, I don't know what to make of this dream, if it's like prophetic or whatever, but like I had a dream that like it was the end times, and um like a group of people and I were going around telling people that um Jesus was coming back. And there was like and I was with my sister in a park, and we had this cat with us that in like a previous dream that I had about this cat um like uh um this cat like I don't know if it went missing or like I don't know, but we found the cat, and the cat just suddenly appeared, and we found the cat, and we were snuggling the cat, and the cat was purring, and it was really skinny, and and um so we were really excited about this cat, and uh my sister was moving. um I don't know where she was going, but she was moving. She was packing all her stuff away, and she was moving, and she packed there's this white car there, and I went she had some stuff, so I went and packed her stuff into this white car cuz I thought that was the car that she was taking, but it turns out it wasn't. And like um there's this woman there that was like going through um stuff that we had, or stuff that my sister had, and she was throwing away all these like religious items, like statues and like all this like religious stuff she was throwing away and putting it out by the curb. And I picked some of the stuff up, and I wanted to save it, so I picked it up and I packed it in with my sister's stuff to like save it from this woman that was packing the stuff away. And if you see stuff flying around, those are gnats. I have gnats in my house. But this car, just like I was like trying to like get into the car, and all of a sudden the car drove off, and like um it was driving itself away from me, and it like sped down the street, and I caught up with it, and I told my sister about it. This car drove itself away from me, and it was like speeding down the street, and I was telling my sister about this car, and my sister was like, "No, I'm not taking that car with me. That's not my car." And I got really disappointed because I packed some of the religious stuff in the car to like help save it. And and so I I look over above my sister's head because we were sitting on a park bench snuggling this cat, and there was this like genetically modified like electronic like spider with wings, and um in the tree that was like right next to us, there was like a spider web, but it wasn't a regular spider web. It was like genetically modified spider web that was like digital, almost like electronic spider web, and it had all these bees in it, and like insects and stuff. I remember seeing bees. So I'm like crawling because I felt this oppressive energy, and I started crawling to get away from this like, but my sister was still there, and it was like I felt like I was gonna die, like these things were gonna attack me while I was there. So I started crawling to get away from uh these insects, and I said, Jesus, 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 and uh and I was able to get away. I got up and I was able to get away. So I called my sister, and my sister was trying to get away, and I yelled to her. I said, "Say the name of Jesus." Like I was like telling her, like I was yelling, "Jesus, Jesus, Jesus." And so and then there was another part of the dream where there was this we were in the car with I was in the car with my sister, cuz she got another car that she was taking to move. So like we were I was driving in the car with her, and in the car next to me there's this guy with a popsicle stick, and he like was eating this popsicle stick, and the all of a sudden the popsicle stick became like it was a genetically modified popsicle stick, and it was a popsicle, and this guy was like eating it, and all of a sudden I saw like the popsicle stick like get these like red cracks in it, and like bleed, and so um so then the popsicle stick turned into a hippo, and the hippo was attacking the guy that was eating the popsicle stick, and there were kids there that that were scared, and everybody was freaking out like they didn't know what to do, and he was screaming, and I told him, I said, Jesus, 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 and I yelled at the guy. I said, say the name of Jesus, like yelling at him to call the name of the Lord. And when I said Jesus, the 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 hippo like disappeared. We defeated the hippo, and the group of kids that were there with me, like there's like a bunch of teenagers there with me that saw it happen, and they were all like, what does this mean, and stuff like that, and I told them it's because Jesus is coming back. So so the me and a bunch of these like teenagers and these kids that witnessed this were going around and telling people that Jesus is coming back. And I don't remember how I got to this part of the dream. but all of a sudden I saw the Catholic Church, and like um the Catholic Church had like a festival in this country. Like there was this Bible that I was looking at, and for some reason like there were like parts to the Bible that was I think now that I'm like thinking about it, there's like parts of the Bible that were being rewritten, and for some reason, or like a, I'm really confused about that part. I don't know if it's like the Bible being rewritten or a book. I know I had a book, so it could have been the Bible. I'm not sure, but I had a dream. That part of the dream was like the Bible being rewritten in certain parts. And then, so the Catholic Church was having this festival about that you had to pray to Mary a certain amount of times. Like it was like a novena. You had to pray to Mary. And I don't know if it was for salvation. I don't know. I don't understand what it was for. But you had to pray to Mary a certain amount of times. And you were like, it was almost like if you prayed to Mary, you would get to see um like you would get to see Jesus. You know what I mean? You would get saved. So there's this big festival and stuff, like, and there are all these priests and bishops and stuff there, and um and I just felt like this like heavy, like oppressive type energy. And this part of the dream, I don't know. I like I felt like it was like it was wrong for the Catholic Church to do that. And like there was like this building and there were these curtains, and all of a sudden the curtains fell, and I saw Jesus like at certain points during his life, like in a like scenes in a movie, and he was so beautiful. Getting to see him like move around and like animated, like alive. He was so beautiful. And there were like parts, like I saw him with his hands like bound in front of the crowd when he was with Pontius Pilate, and they were trying to figure out what to do with him, and the crowds were yelling at him, crucify him. I saw that part. And I saw him just walk, like, moving through the streets of I saw him, and I saw his hair. He had brown hair to his shoulders. And uh so, and this part I don't understand, because I would never say this in real life, but somebody was there with me, and I was so surprised. I said, Jesus, is that real? And then I felt like this heavy oppressive type energy. And they said, yeah, that was real. This is real. And and so so in my dream I prayed to the Lord. I said, Lord, I'm so sorry I took your name in vain. Please forgive me. I'm like half asleep, and I woke up out of the dream praying to God that I took his name in vain. But that was my dream. So I don't know if it's like prophetic, if that dream was prophetic, or like it, cuz there's like, or if it's like an end times dream, like like a Jesus is coming back dream, like an end times type of dream. I don't know if it's that or if it's just a dream. I don't know. But I heard, but I felt like Satan in my dream, and I felt him when they had cars driving themselves, like automated cars. I felt him there. I felt him when all the genetically modified animals were there and the food. I felt Satan there, and I felt Satan like like with the Bible, like trying to rewrite parts of the Bible, and I felt Satan with Catholic Church. And so, and I'm Catholic. So it's a really bizarre dream. I don't understand what that dream was about, but I thought I'd put it on video and probably publish it on my YouTube channel because I'm not sure what that dream means. But I got to see Jesus like alive, you know what I mean, animated and moving around and stuff. And he was so beautiful, and I was so excited and so happy to see him that I was like, Jesus, is that real? And that's when I took the Lord's name in vain. So, and then my dream ended. So, that's my dream, and I don't know what to make of it. Sorry about all the gnats, but they're like attracted to my camera. And yeah, that's my dream. But so pray for me and I'll pray for you. Love you guys. Thank you for listening to this dream. It was a really bizarre dream. I'm going to pray about it, and if you come across this video, pray about it, and cuz maybe it's like all the things that God hates right now, or like that are going to come in the future that God doesn't like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but there's a lot of the dream I don't remember, but those are the parts that I do remember. So please pray for me, pray about this video, and yep. So okay. Bye guys. I love you. Pray for me and I'll pray for you. Bye.